learners of managerial skills. Today I would like to talk to you on a topic, principled negotiation. We must remember there is no day passes without we encountering a situation where we have to come to an agreement with one person or more of them. It's basically an interactive communication process between two people or more than that. Now you can always bargain, that doesn't require much of preparation. Bargaining is inefficient and it also spoils relationships. So the alternative to bargaining is negotiating on merits. So, what is negotiation on merits? That is called principled negotiation. Why principled? Because people involved here are basically problem solvers. That's why the solution becomes amicable. And it's also efficient and it's a win-win solution what you are looking at. So there are 4 basic points in negotiation. First one is you have to separate these two, problem and the people. Focus on the problem, not on the people. So in other words, be hard on the problem but soft on the people. Second point is interest versus position. There are interests for each side who are sitting in the negotiation. But if you sit on the positions, then that becomes a bargain. So, interests actually define the problem. Each side will have multiple interests. These interests can be common sometimes, they can be conflicting, they can be complementary, they can be shared. Make a list of these interests, then invent options. Now let me share a story here. One father who wrote a will before his death saying, my 17 camels should be distributed to my 3 sons, half to the elder son, 1/3 to the second son, 1/9 to the third son. After his death, they went to a gentleman to execute this will, and the gentleman asked, how can I negotiate with 17 camels, how can I distribute? Then they were wondering, there is no option. Then that gentleman thought of another option. He had extra camel. He brought that camel, added that camel to the 17. So the camels became 18 now for distribution. 18, half went to the elder son, that is 9. 1/3, that is 6, went to the second son. And then 1/9, 2 went to the third son. So 9 to the first son, 6 to the second son, and 2 to the third son. 9 plus 6 plus 2, 17. And then the balance 1 camel was given back to the man who was distributing. That's why look at the options, not visible to you, they are much beyond visible. Use the objective criteria. Criteria used has to be fair and it has to be followed with certain procedures. Now there are 4 specific tools you have to follow for negotiation. Number 1, develop your BATNA. BATNA is best alternative to the negotiated agreement. That means you have to be very clear what is not acceptable to you, that is a better option for you. Suppose you want to sell your house, say it's for 1 crore. That means anybody giving you less than 1 crore, you have a better option. That is, define your partner. Next is analyze your opponent. Now, what is he looking at? What kind of pressures he will put? How not to get pushed by him? You have to analyze that. Third thing is prepare a payoff matrix. Suppose you are HR manager recruiting a candidate. Now that candidate, there can be, his interest can be basic salary, his interest can be location, your interest can be date of joining. List out these and then while negotiating, give weights to these and then finally find out the payoff matrix where you will agree to recruit him or not to or where he will agree to accept him. Last specific tool is collaboration. You have to collaborate for a win-win solution. It is not bargaining for a win-lose. It's a principled negotiation where you are collaborating with the other person while negotiating for a win-win solution. So please prepare and practice. That's how you will become a good negotiator. Thank you.